2 documents released in the last few days, including one just this morning, show that the top AGI labs are trying hard to visualize human life coexisting with a superintelligence. Their suggestions take superintelligence a lot more seriously than a large corporation though, and they say that major governments around the world could set up a project that many current efforts become part of, and that we are likely to eventually need something like an IAEA for superintelligence efforts. The ending is clear, we're gonna do it, so we have to get it right. What it reveals is extraordinary. As this diagram shows, the frontier of AI isn't just approaching the extreme risk of misalignment, but also of misuse. First is weapons acquisition. That's gaining access to existing weapons or building new ones, such as bioweapons. Even though this might fundamentally change the future of media and of democracy, I can see humanity bouncing back from this. I'll persuade you that an engineered pandemic will almost inevitably happen unless we take some very serious preventative steps. The other risk that I wanted to focus on was situational awareness under the umbrella of unanticipated behavior. And they say that users might find new applications for the model or novel prompt engineering strategies. What happens is it commits to an answer and then tries to justify the answer. So what Tree of Thoughts does is it gets the model to output a plan, a set of thoughts, instead of an immediate answer. And they also flag up that there may be updates to the model itself, and that models should be reviewed again after such updates. Back to safety though, and the paper says that developers must now consider multiple possible threat actors. Insiders, like internal staff and contractors, outsiders, like nation-state threat actors, and the model itself as a vector of harm. As we get closer to superintelligence, these kind of threats are almost inevitable. They say that researchers will need evaluations that can rule out the possibility that the model is deliberately appearing safe for the purpose of passing the evaluation. This is actually a central debate in the AI alignment community, because there is a risk that such evaluations will lead to models that exhibit only superficially on the surface desirable behaviors. Next, I think AutoGPT really shocked the big AGI labs when it says, does the model resist a user's attempt to assemble it into an autonomous AI system with harmful goals? Something might be safe when you just prompt it in a chat box, but not when it's autonomous. He was replying to the governing superintelligence document that I showed at the beginning. And then he says, fascinating situation, we focus on augmented intelligence instead. The pitch deck ends with, we believe that companies that train the best 2025-26 models will be too far ahead for anyone to catch up in subsequent cycles.